Hello and welcome to another old school rally game, quite literally because we are jumping back into the world of old school rally. Now, I did a video on this a very long time ago and it was still just a demo, but now the full game has since been released, and I've got to say it's one of the very few games that actually still runs on my potato PC, so I'm going to shut up and get into the game. So here we are on the old school rally front page. We're going to go ahead and jump into the game. The cool thing is you can also play this on controller as well as keyboard, which is pretty cool, and that's mostly why you see all the little buttons and stuff down at the side, even though I said I'm playing this on PC. So what we're going to do is going to go ahead quickly and show you through the settings. We've got a few. We've got ourselves the controls, obviously. We've got the sounds as well. We can even have ourselves some pace notes, and I think we're just going to go ahead and turn off the in-game music just for now. We're going to go ahead, go over the graphics. We've got all of these different things, even a CRT filter if you want it as well. And we've also got language as well. I'm going to go ahead and keep that in English because I'm too dumb to understand anything else. And then we have other settings as well, which even has a little intro video for us to watch. So first of all, we're going to jump straight into arcade just to see what we've got. We're going against a CPU. It's pretty cool. We've got, I guess, kind of like options to go ahead and go against, like split screen, I'd say. We do have the options as well as going to choose what car we have. We have the options. We have several options. We're going to go with the Taurus, mostly because, well, it's a Subi essentially at the end of the day, and I love a good Subi. We're going to confirm that. We're going to go ahead and confirm Arizona Special Stage 1. We're going to jump into it and see what we've got. And I've got to say, even though I've played the demos to this, the final game is so different. It's honestly pretty cool. Alright, let's go ahead and get going. We've got to go ahead and try and win against the AI. Now, if you're thinking this game does look oddly familiar, then you're right, because this was heavily inspired by the Colin McRae Rally series, a game which I grew up playing a very long time ago. In fact, it's one of the first games I ever remember playing on computer, which is pretty cool. The only not cool thing rather is that I've forgotten what button's my handbrake. Right, going to medium right, I think A is the handbrake. No, it isn't. Oh, we've got more riding. Also, apparently the Y button on controller allows you to change camera view. That's cool. Hairpin left, come on, turn, please. No, off the wall, off the wall, off the wall. Well, that didn't go well. We are 14 seconds down at the first checkpoint. That's not good. Oh dear. Now, I've got to say, as interesting as this game is to play on controller, I think keyboard might suit it better. Okay, hairpin left, round we go. Never mind. Okay, maybe we might just go back and do some time trials instead. We've got a few other cars over here that we've got to unlock, which apparently we unlock those by playing rally mode. And we also have a few new cars to unlock here as well for, I guess, like in-game credits. I don't know. I'm not too sure how this works. Hang on, they've even added an AE86. Oh, that's cool. Okay, we're going to go ahead, jump into time trial anyway. We're going to take the Subi. We've unlocked Finland as well somehow, so I think that's probably what we're going to go ahead and actually do. Finland stage 1. There we go. What could possibly go wrong? And away we go. We're now on time trial for Finland. Let's go ahead, give this thing a little bit of a whirl, see what we've got, see where we're going. Into a medium right already. That was a little bit too medium right. I think I kind of slid it a bit too much there, which is not quite fantastic. But then again, the controls of this on, I guess, controller versus keyboard is very different indeed. Come on, Point of View, help me save the day. Or at the very least, save me from going into the trees. Medium right, come on, around we go. That was going around too far. Got another checkpoint, how are we doing? How are we? That's not good. Medium right on the handbrake, around we go. Now that's more like it. That's how you take a turn. All right, out to another checkpoint, how are we doing? Have we made up some time? Actually, we have. We've made up a lot of time. We went from... Never mind. All right, through the water we go. Into right, to a left. Through we go. There we go. Now that's how you do it. Let's try and keep ourselves back on track here. Try and bring down that little 2 second. Oh dear. That didn't quite go to plan. Come on, the finish is just there. And across we go. Stage time 3:04. Best time 2:40. Oops. Okay, right. Let's try it with this thing. Apparently we have a couple liveries to... Wait, we have liveries? Hold on. I didn't even notice that. Oh, I didn't even know that. Oh, that's cool. Right, I'm going to go ahead and take this thing. Going to go back to that stage. And we're going to try it again. Mostly because when I played the demo, this thing was actually one of the nicer handling cars. So we're going to go ahead, give it a shot, see what we've got. And hopefully, just hopefully, we might actually be in the green this time. So let's go ahead, chuck this thing around the first turn. We've actually... Oh, this thing's all over the place. Okay, this has changed. If you want to pick up this game for yourself, you can go ahead and grab it via Steam. It's honestly a pretty cool little game, and I'm so happy that somebody's actually starting to bring back these older style games to play. Okay, checkpoint number 1. We're in the green. I shouldn't be celebrating too soon. Hard left, handbrake. Oh, handbrake didn't save me that. Okay, back to the jump. We've been over this one before. Try and stay to the right. There we go. That's how you do it. Right, around here we go. Onto the brakes. Try and spin it around this way. Oh, much better. Into the chicane we go. This way. Let's try and stay alive. Which we did. I don't know how we did, but we did. Okay, easy left. We've got this. We got this. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we don't go. Okay, checkpoint number 3. No, we're still losing time. Okay, we need to learn how to drive this thing and quickly. Okay, across the jump we go. That's not gone well. Okay, the finish line's just there. Have we done better than last time? I think we have. We have indeed. 2 minutes 54 as opposed to, I think, the nearly 3 minutes we had last time. Right, so I said earlier about Rally, so we're going to go ahead and jump into that and see what we've got. I think we might actually take the little Peugeot-looking thing and try and give this thing a bit of a go. We also get the Virgo XF, which I think is an older Bath, if we win this one. So we're going to go ahead, jump into it, and see what we've got. We've got ourselves some track info, the option to race, the option to retire from event, which we don't want to do because we've just got here. So let's go ahead, jump into the race. It is Finland again. Are you serious? Oh dear. You've seen this race a couple times now. I'm just going to go ahead and skip this unless anything interesting happens. Are we in the green? We're in the green. We're in a tree. All right, checkpoint number 2. Are we getting good now? No, we're not. No, we're not. Definitely not. Okay, checkpoint number 3. What do we have? We've actually made up some time, but I still need to stick my foot down further. All right, jump across we go. Let's try and stay sideways. Stay out of the trees. Okay, to the finish, and across we go. Why does my mouse keep coming back on screen? Okay, so by the looks of things, we actually need to hit that time now, because we didn't do a very good job. You know what, I think we'll come back to that in a bit, because in the meantime, they've got a United Kingdom stage on here, and me being a Brit, I've got to go and drive it. And away we go, the lights are green, off we go, off the mark. Let's go ahead and see how we do. Oh my god, we're into a sharp turn immediately off the start. Oh no. Oh, this does not bode well. To say I'm concerned for this track is an understatement. Come on, round we go. Round me. That was round too far. You know, I wonder what this game would be like on a steering wheel. I'm actually genuinely kind of intrigued, I can't lie. I'll tell you what, you can tell this is in Britain because we've done so many turns and we've only just hit the first. Oh dear. Might need a couple of spanners after that one. Anyway, as I was saying, the amount of turns around here is absolutely insane. It genuinely does feel like an average British drive. You know, I've said about interior cam. We've not really used interior cam much. Let's go ahead and use that for a couple of checkpoints, eh? Road! There's finally road! We're going to have to call this game Old School Road now. That or maybe I've just spoiled the sequel. You know what? This I could probably definitely get used to. Right, around we go. Pull the handbrake. Let's try and turn and get this thing going. There's even houses here. By the way, for those wondering, this is pretty much what an average road in Britain looks like. Complete with the turns that get confusing. Right, another checkpoint. How far behind are we? Oh, 9 seconds. That's not good. By the way, if you've watched this far and you've been able to put up with my terrible driving, then firstly, well done to you. Secondly, I'm very sorry. And thirdly, feel free to go ahead and subscribe if you want more chaos like this. I'm trying to get to 1.5k by the end of the year, and so far we're doing pretty well. Hard right, come on, round we go. Oh, that is a hard right. Come on, turn. Please, go, do something. The finish line's right there. Go, please. Oh, dear. Cross the line with a 401. Oh dear. You know, in the meantime, to give us all a massive break from that chaos, we're going to go ahead and jump into the car collection and see what we've got. So we've got ourselves the CB over here, Evo, and the Peugeot, which we've just driven. But I have spotted something pretty cool. As if I press Y on the Xbox controller, we have the option to customize this thing entirely. Is it just the shelves that we change? Oh, that looks cool. Hold on. Yeah, I'll keep it as that. And we'll keep the wallpaper as this. Or, no, maybe this. Or this. Let's see how that looks. Does it look cool? I'm intrigued. I want to see. Yep, that looks good. I like that. The cool thing is as well is like little 3D models. If I press customize again, is that just for the shelving unit? Oh, it's just for shelving. I was hoping I could try and customize my car. There's also a thing for music player here as well, which I'm very intrigued by. And apparently we get to go ahead and listen to all of these. And this reminds me so much of like the original, I guess, almost like the early days of Media Player. Anybody remember the Windows XP Media Player skins? That was quite a time. I tell you what, I've just been taking a listen to a few of these, right? And I think Harmony of the Forgotten OSR soundtrack, I think that might be one of my favourites. I can't lie. Though, just here's hoping I don't get copyright struck for it. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump back into the racing, shall we? You know what? Let's give this one a try. We've got ourselves a Subi. We're going over to the Japan special stage. I can't talk. Right, away we go. We've got ourselves a Subi. We're now racing in Japan. If you couldn't tell by the massive torii gates, it's very, very interesting indeed. I've got to say, I love the fact that the developers have added so much more to this game since the demo. It's just amazing. And you know something else cool that I want to share with you all recently? Mouse, get off the screen. We've got ourselves a little photo mode. Look at this. Which means we can actually go ahead and take a proper little look-see around as well. I mean, just look at how well this has been put together. That's cool. And you know what? I think I might have just found the video thumbnail. In the meantime, though, let's get back to racing. We've got ourselves first checkpoint right here, and we're in the green already. Not by much, but we are, thankfully. Let's try and see if we can stay in the green Probably not if we keep that up. Right, chicane, through we go. This is a really tight chicane. I'm not used to this one. You know what, I think for the sake of knowing where we're going, we're staying on one of you. Right, we're now 5 seconds in the red, which is not good, so somehow we've got to try and make that time up. Right, so we're not going to talk about how I ended up over here or why my car's a mess, okay? Okay, so I've changed a couple settings now, and I'm going to try and see if that is going to help or hinder the way we drive. So I think the changes I made might have just made it worse. Okay, checkpoint 2, how we're doing. Oh no, wait, we've actually started making up time. Hang on, we might be onto something. Or not, I managed to get over here again. I don't know how I keep doing this. You know what, I've not been to Sweden in such a long time in a racing game. We're going to go do that. By the way, apparently the best time here is a 1 minute 50, so hello, go. Have I messed up my settings? Okay, so apparently the best time for here is a 1 minute 50, so I think we're probably going to be at maybe 2.5, maybe 3 minutes by the time we finish this. Wait, is there no collision between us and the... Oh, that's just made life a little easier. Okay. Come here, CB, we need to get past the... Never mind. Checkpoint number 1. We're doing good. We're in the green. Barely, but we are. Can we cut this? Can we cut this? We can't cut this. Right, I've just hit another checkpoint. We're close to maybe 3 seconds down, which is not as bad as I thought we would be for a first time trying out this little rally stage. But to be honest, I would still like to be a little quicker while I'm on my side. So as it turns out, that's just given me a really sudden abrupt finish. So, okay, maybe we'll just go back to time trial. And you know what? We're going to try out China's Special Stage 2, because I don't think I've ever seen China put into a racing game, or at least not for a long time anyway. So this could be very interesting, and if China has been put in a racing game before, you know, at least like in the past few years, why am I not going anywhere? And if it has been put in a game before, go ahead and let me know in the comments, because I'm actually kind of intrigued. Right, medium left. Why is my car not going to the left? I think I might have broke the steering. Oh yeah, definitely. Ooh, I've broken something. Hairpin right, come on. There we go. That's how you take a hairpin. Full handbrake, full pelt. Just throw this thing around here. Hang on. How am I stuck on nothing? Don't know what happened there, but certainly interesting. Come on, around we go. That's not how I was meant to go. Oh, that's not... Still 29 seconds down. Oh, no. Hard right, handbrake, around we go. Please. How do we go from 20-something seconds down to 4 seconds over? Excuse me? Is my driving that good? If it is, you're lying, but okay, I'll take it. Oh, I see a bridge in the distance. Can we drive across it? Please tell me we're going to drive across it. That'd be awesome. So we ended up across the line with a required time of 3 minutes 30, and we got 4 minutes 26. Oops. So I think that's where I'm going to leave this look at Old School Rally. If you want a full video where I'm actually, you know, trying to be a half-decent rally driver, please do go ahead and let me know in the comments. I've got to say, though, this game has improved so much since the demo that was released last year. If you get a chance to pick it up, I heavily recommend doing so. This is amazing. And I've got to say as well, it is just so nice to have like a proper, I guess, old school, like styled game. It is nice because you don't see much stuff like that anymore, and I absolutely love it. In the meantime, though, I think while we're keeping that in the background, this is where I'm going to finish off this video. So thank you very much for watching. I'll go ahead and see you all in the next one. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that cool stuff. If you've got a game you want me to check out, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Tech out. See ya! Right, that's it. I'm getting my helmet to the racetrack.